Yeah, you know, if you're gonna find someone with a beard, all you have to do is go to a downtown district at night, and people will be drinking beer and stuff, and it's a good thing. Now I didn't bring my light, so it's not very bright, but yeah, keep it cool. I think I found my guy. I thought I found him earlier, and he left. So I think I'm going to go ahead and get this dude that's busking here in the middle of the street. It's going to happen. Alright, here we go. What's up, dude?
Did you come down here last night?
I did.
And tag me on Instagram or something?
I didn't, but
that was horrible. My voice was gone.
Oh, dude, I'm just doing videos. I got a show, and it's called Beers and Beards.
Okay.
You have a beard.
I'm trying to
You have a beard.
Yes, and
I have a beard. And you like beer.
Yes.
And I'm gonna get you a beer. Would you be down to just drinking the beer with me, and we just talk? Is that cool?
Yeah.
That's the show.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah. I think the place right up the street right there is like just sells beer inside. So I'll just do that.
Okay.
Is there anything you prefer?
I like dark beer.
Dark beer. Gotcha.
Like porter style. It's like what I would prefer.
Sweet, dude. What's your name?
Ryan. I just brewed mead and beer for the first time today.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Well, I'll say that again on camera.
Okay, cool. We'll do it, man. Yeah. All right, and that's how you do it. That's how you do it.
And also give an age.
I like it. I like that. And we're about to get our show underway, but now we got to go get the beer. So let's do that. Let's see what the market has. Well, of all the beers we have, I've decided to go with something I've never heard of before. Combs Baltic Porter, 9% out of Poland. It's a World Beer Cup Bronze Award. Let's try that, because everything else is just way too much. Alright, got it? Alright.
Yeah. Alright, buddy.
Alright, appreciate it, brother.
Okay.
You have a good night. Have a safe flight.
Indeed.
How we doing?
Oh, you doing good?
I'm doing great.
Wonderful. How's it been?
It's been pretty good. Yourself?
Nice. You haven't had it all?
Good. You guys have a lot of good selections.
Yes. We try.
It's one of the best I've seen, actually.
Thank you, brother.
I mean, I live here, so
Oh, do you?
but it's my first time in here.
Oh, okay. What happened?
What happened? What?
What happened? You didn't this first time?
Oh, well, I don't always come downtown. That's why. Not always the place to.
Yeah, that was terrible. I was like 5, 6 songs in, like not even the first faithful. I'm like, come on now. That's really what makes it go. Once the first one drops, it's like, man, no big deal. I don't know what it is about the stigma of that.
Right. Yeah.
All right. You recording now?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So this is Ryan,
Hey, what's up?
and yeah, we're just sharing beer.
Oh yeah, cheers.
Bro. It is good. Chocolate.
It's a root beer, guys.
It's the only way to go, right?
Yeah,
From kid to adult.
exactly.
Never change. Man, so I was walking, seriously, I was walking, and I was looking for people with beards, you know, and I noticed that you had a beard. I saw somebody before you,
Yeah.
and it was good beard, and I was like gonna go. It was that place that's like it looks like an office building, like a courthouse. You can go in and get beer like by the ounce.
Oh yeah.
And so I went in, asked some questions, came out, the guy was gone. I was like, crap. So that's why I was like, okay, well, you keep walking. I see you, and you're like sitting there doing your thing, busking. You've been doing that for a while?
Yeah, since on and off since 2006. It's kind of been my, it's fun and it's a source of some income. I wouldn't say I'm getting rich out here, but it's a good time. And I have a show August 28th at Summerfest in Belleville, North Carolina, which is basically just across the bridge in Wilmington. But I actually got that show sitting at that spot where you found me.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. But this is my hometown.
Yeah, Wilmington, yeah, man.
Yeah, and I started playing music back in like 2006, but I'd come out here and play like 2 or 3 songs over and over and over, and didn't really know what I was doing. And people would come up and be like, "Can you play some Bob Marley or something?" And I'd play like the first like third of a song or something, and they were like, "That's good enough," and give me money. Or I was like, "I don't." People all the time want to hear me play Skinner, and I'm like, "I don't play that." But yeah. But no, it was about 2012. I decided to go ahead and I got tired of shaving and growing, and I just decided I was going to go ahead and grow my hair out and grow my beard out. So about that time, I was coming out here playing music, and I just decided I was done shaving because I didn't want to necessarily look like a clean cut, like, I don't know. For some reason, there's a stigma here in Wilmington. I've been all over this country in my band. Like, the only state I didn't go through was South Dakota. And nowhere else in the country do people look at buskers like they're bums, but here. And it's not everybody, but there's a good sector of people that are just like, hey, there's no difference to them. And the cops saw it that way for a long time. They'd be like, no, you got to close your guitar case. Like, that's asking for money. It's like, no, it's not asking for money. It's freedom of speech, bro. I'm just playing music and my guitar case is open, so when I get done, the guitar goes in the case because I'm not going to put it on the sandy, dirty ground. But they would still close my case in the middle of me playing and stuff like that. And then people would just stack money on top of the case, like, you know. Right. He said, June 1st, or real close to there. I was like, that's fake. Kind of like how my girlfriend was like, when you go downtown tonight, some guy's gonna buy you a beer, so I'm gonna drink beer tonight too. So find your way home. This guy bought me a beer.
Yes.
It was fake. But either way,
prophecy.
So,
I think you wanted a little bit of a change. What was that one thing that made you want to have a change, I guess? I mean,
well, there's also a stigma to the whole, like, what is it, the guy, the Amish, like, they grow their beards out when they're, like, married or whatever. And I don't know, I don't even know why I brought that up, but yeah, it was like something I was kind of thinking at the time. But I was just, basically I just wanted to present myself as somebody that, you know, I wasn't like somebody you could peg down and be like, oh, that guy does this, or this is how that guy is, or he lives like this, or this is who he is.
Right.
Like, the more I could like encompass myself kind of in a vagueness, the more I could be present in now. Because like when somebody has a history with you, they box you in and then you can't get out of that box.
Sure.
You know, it's real frustrating. It's kind of like a set of beliefs that don't do you any good anymore.
wow.
Ginger, jalapeno, cilantro, lime, key lime, lemon, ginger, and manuka honey. That was my price of admission tonight. I got a $30 jar of manuka honey, and that's why I can go. That's how you heal your voice. If you have a really rough, bad voice, trying to sing, just go.
Really?
You do different E tones. You go higher and lower. Yeah, exactly. You'll break through the mucus.
At what point did you like it the most? Like you said, you tried a mustache first. I've done that too. Before I had the beard, it was just a mustache. And the mustache got kind of big, you know, like it's kind of a big mustache. So we'll try to curl it out.
I used to do that at the beginning, once the beard was fully in there.
Right.
After it took about, like I said, it took about 6 months before it was like fully. I didn't like the length didn't come through until like, and I have trimmed this, but this is pretty much as long as it gets. That's a secret most people don't know because they're too busy cutting their hair all the time. It doesn't make sense.
Let it go.
Here's the thing, a little story for you. Story time. Again,
Story time.
the American Indians were really, the Army figured out that when they went to Vietnam, they were like, we can't track anybody out there. What's going on? Like, none of our trackers are able to successfully track anything out there. So they did a little research, found that American Indians are really good at tracking. So they did some field research and they watched them in the field, and they were like, yeah. And so they hired some American Indians to be their new trackers. And so then when they enlisted them, off comes the hair, off comes anything in the face. Overseas you go, oh look, they're just as bad as the other ones. Huh, the figures. And they don't wake up, so then they decided to try not cutting the hair off. Let's see if that was the thing that made the difference, and that was the thing that made the difference. I've always said these are like antenna. It's just nerve endings, out there, and like maybe there's some sort of like ethereal internet that this connects to.
If you were to give your motto or your thing to live by that kind of is like advice,
Say this to yourself all the time. I get what I need and then some. That's the best mantra to have. Had it since I was about 19.
see if you can finish this movie quote.
Mhm.
What is the Elvish word for friend?
Is that from The Hobbit?
It's from Lord of the Rings.
Elvish word. I can't.
He's asking Gandalf. He says, when they're at the stone.
Oh yeah, I remember. No, oh, yeah.
What is the Elvish word for friend?
Oh Jesus! So it was like plain as day, like on the face of it, and it took him a while. But it was like a regular word, or was it an Elvish word?
An Elvish word.
That's the part that's gonna mess me up.
But it was Gandalf's voice when he did it.
You gotta just tell me. It's been so long.
No. No.
I always say when I go out busking, I'm either making friends or I'm making money. Here I'm making friends.
There you go.
And that's one of my, it's one of my mantras or mottos. And it's like, you just build up these really awesome mottos. But the key is, I read a lot of Don Juan Castaneda, Carlos Castaneda books.
Mm-hmm.
And what I gathered from all these books was that the key to life really is just being present, being in the now. Because life's a gift, enjoy it. The past is history and the future's a mystery. And here's the thing, if you focus on one or the other too much, you'll either be stressed out or very depressed.